Hello there, my dears. Here we are at lesson 71. Only God's plan for salvation will work. Only loving is a plan that will bring you peace. Only releasing grievances, letting go, forgiveness is what's going to work. Now, this is absolutely in opposition to our plan. Our plan is always about getting our way and having things work out the way we want, basically being involved with the story of me. We truly believe that getting our way is how we're going to be happy and safe. So we think that if we accept some other plan, we're doomed. Nothing is going to work out. So this plan that we've got that centers around holding grievances seems like really where our salvation is. And if I accept anything else, then I truly don't stand a chance. Okay, here's exactly what this ego plan is. Of course, it's always about holding grievances. If everything and everyone else were different, if I had different kids, different spouse, lived in a different country, lived in a different century, were 6 inches taller, if just anything in my outside circumstances were different, then I would be fine and all would work out well. In this plan where I see my happiness is a function of everything and everybody besides myself, then my role in all of this is just so crazy, and it's so what we do, is to just be a little dictator trying to play God over everything. So I kind of sit on my it's all about me throne and decide what about everything and everyone else needs to change except me. I don't need to change. I just need to sit here and be the director of this movie and decide what everybody else ought to do. Wow, what an insane idea. This is never going to work. How successful have you been so far in making every single thing else in the world be different? And the ego loves this because it ensures that the fruitless search will continue, because we keep thinking, okay, I might not have had the right husband. Every once in a while you run into people who have had 6 husbands or something like that. They're trying really hard to find the right one. But I think if I could just change this, if I could just be different in this way, if I could just get all of the factors around me to be different, then I could breathe a sigh of relief and I would feel happy and saved and loved. And the ego says, keep it up. It loves this seek but do not find. Remember, it talks about that in the text. Because what could be more distressing than spending all your time looking for something where it absolutely is not to be found? Now, we are reassured that God's plan for us is available and offered out to us at all times, under all circumstances, but we have to look for it only where it is. We can't look for salvation or the experience of love through any means other than the ones that will actually work, or to say in the place where it actually is. So now we'll just use an example. Let's decide I want to go see the Statue of Liberty. Well, I'm not sure where it is, and so I get information from any number of people, and someone says, I think it's in Montana. You think, okay, good, that's where I will look. I'll go to Montana and find the Statue of Liberty. And you search and search and search, and you cannot find it anywhere. And then someone tells you, okay, well, actually, it's not there. It's in New York. And then you go, well, I don't know if I can believe that or not. So let's pretend like here I am standing in Missouri, somewhat halfway between Montana and New York, and you're really very divided. Okay, what am I going to do? And you head out toward Montana, and then you go, oh, no, that hasn't worked. Then you head out toward New York. Well, I don't know how to get there, and besides, I'm not convinced it's there anyway. So all you do is travel around in circles, and you just get nowhere, and you feel worse and worse and worse. So if you're going to reach your goal to visit the Statue of Liberty, you have to go where it's located. You can't just look for it anywhere. So the only plan for being happy is love's plan, which is about letting go of grievances. So if you decide there are all sorts of other formulas that are going to help you be happy and safe and successful, give those up. They cannot work. Only letting go of grievances is going to work, because this is the only way that the light in you is going to be revealed to you. So now we have to think about the longer practice periods that we're going to do today. It contains 2 parts, and each part is equal in its contribution to our success in moving forward. We have to realize part A, God's plan for your happiness and your love and your success and your feeling deeply embraced and cared for, that plan will work. And part B is nothing else will. You can never find the Statue of Liberty in Montana. So don't let yourself be upset about this. The ego wants to be upset and say, darn, I have my plan, except, of course, we know it doesn't work. And in this first part really is your release from all these crazy ideas that have led just to your upset and to your anger. Because love's plan will succeed. It will lead to joy. It will lead to release and safety and freedom and happiness, and nothing else will. So then, after you've been clear about that, it asks us to devote the remainder of these extended practice periods by asking sincerely, okay, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say, and to whom? In other words, recognize if I'm standing in Missouri and I really don't know how to get to New York, but I've decided that maybe I can be convinced that's where the Statue of Liberty is, and I don't have a map and I don't have any modern technical equipment to help me, then help me find my way to the place where the Statue of Liberty is. And in our case, the people we're going to talk to, the places we're going to be led, the things we're going to do will all lead us to places where releasing grievances is what I need to be practicing. Okay, just recognize this is what you need. These are the instructions that you need, and be quiet and listen, and don't argue, and don't decide, oh no, I don't like that idea. I think that would be a silly thing to do. Listen. And then it says the very fact that you're doing the exercises proves you must have some willingness. Otherwise, you would have thrown this book away by this time. And in the short little periods, tell yourself, only this plan for releasing grievances is going to work. And therefore, when you find yourself being pulled in the direction to decide something or someone else has wronged you, respond this way. Holding this grievance is the opposite for God's plan for salvation, and only His plan is going to work. Okay, this is a wonderful, important lesson, and we just want to remember to look for love only where it can be found, which is within us, hiding behind the grievances. So I must let those grievances go. And by the way, sometimes grievances are not just held toward a specific person or situation. Sometimes you'll think, I'm just really mad at life itself. I think God has wronged me. I think life has wronged me because I didn't get born in the right country or whatever. So be alert to any place. There's grievances hiding behind every bush, so to speak. So be on the lookout for them. Let them go. You haven't been wronged. Everything's fine. You're beloved. You're safe. Things are going to work out. Have a great day looking everywhere for those grievances and letting them go. Bye for now.